Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill, 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 Bill Nye the Science Guy. Science rules. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Inertia is a property of matter. Bill, 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 Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill, 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 Bill,
T
Bill,
minus
Bill,
7
Bill,
seconds.
Bill, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Okay, so if you didn't know what that was the Bill Nye the Science Guy theme song. And back when I was in grade school, you weren't cool if you didn't know the words to that song. Every single person knew in science class when the lights went off and the TV went on, you were watching Bill Nye the Science Guy. And everyone sang along with it, even if they didn't like it. It, it was a ritual. But real quick, before I get into my topic for this video, I'm using the FAMAS with dual mag. You got Simtet stun grenades and claymores. I have the M1911 and my perks are Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja. And I'm using UAV, Care Package, and Chopper Gunner. So, what I'm going to be talking about today is music. Mainly my favorite band and how it became my favorite band. So, as some of you might know, I am a huge Avenged Sevenfold fan. Like, you have no idea how much I love Avenged Sevenfold. So here's the story of how I became that fan that I am today. Back in 2005, after City of Evil had came out, me and my girlfriend, which is my wife now, were just sitting in my room at the computer, and I was like, I've never been to a concert, and so we were like, hey, we should totally find a concert to go to and go to it, like people that go to concerts do. So I looked around on MySpace. Yes, MySpace was popular back then, still, and looked for bands, and I came across Avenged Sevenfold. I was like, oh, I've heard like one of their songs, and it was good, and it was backcountry, which the only reason I had heard it was because of the MTV music videos in the morning, you know, when MTV actually had music on it. So I went up to my mom and was like, Mom, can I go to a concert? She's like, sure, which shocked me because I didn't expect that at all. And so I bought tickets with only wow, I can't talk, with only hearing one song. And so when I went to school the next day, I asked around to see if any of my friends had any of their CDs, and one of my friends did, so I was like, hey, you should totally burn me a copy. So he did, and it was their City of Evil CD, and I listened to that non-stop until the concert came. Like, I was hooked. And when I went to the concert, it was only 3 bands playing. It was in San Jose, California. First band was Head Automatica, which, you know, they're alright. They had like 1 or 2 good songs. And then the next one was Coheed and Cambria. Pretty good. Crazy lead singer slash guitarist. He's seriously crazy. If you haven't seen him or heard of him, look him up. And then next was Avenged Sevenfold. And they put on an amazing show. And what happened at that concert, I'm pretty sure I've been the only person in the history of mosh pits to do. I went to the edge of the mosh pit with the intent of running into someone as I ran through, and took a deep breath and ran through bracing myself for the impact of another human body, and the next thing I know, I'm on the other side of the mosh pit. Look back, and I had hit not a single person. So I laughed my ass off and went back up to my seat. And yeah, the concert ended. Couldn't hear because I was screaming so much. Well, yelling, screaming, whatever. And it kind of evolved from there. I've been to 4 Avenged Sevenfold concerts, have 40 or so Avenged Sevenfold shirts, couple hats, beanies, drumsticks, you name it, I have it. Head wallets and stuff. And named animals after Avenged Sevenfold. My cat is named Sinister, which is the lead guitarist. And my dog is named Gunslinger, which is one of their songs off their Avenged Sevenfold titled CD. Tattoos. I've got one on my left bicep that is a death bat, which is, their logo, so to say. I've got Unbound, which is one of their songs. I've got that tattooed going down the back of my neck. I have the lead guitarist, Sinister Gates. He has his clothing line. I had a concept tattoo made for my wedding that is, his clothing line emblem is a skull with a top hat, but it's 2D. So I had a 3D one made, and my wife got a skull with a veil, so we got somewhat matching tattoos. And then I got Seize the Day tattooed on my leg. I did that myself. That's one of their other songs. And on my other side of my chest, I have the rhythm guitarist, which is Zachy Vengeance. His clothing line emblem is 6661. And I have that tattooed underneath a top hat. Kind of got the top hat thing going. It's not anything devilish, so don't be, saying that I'm a Satan worshiper. If you turn 6661 upside down, it is 1999. So that's where that came from. But other than that, that's my history of music with Avenged Sevenfold. Would still love to see them even more. They keep on getting better and better. But, with the death of the Rev, which is a very tragic thing for anyone to happen, it slowed down their progress a little, but they're still going strong and still producing great music. Well, anyways, as this game wraps up, I end up going 45-5, and as you can tell, I didn't make it into this game at the beginning of it, so I was only here for part of it. That's it. I'll be sent out.